Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are Martin and Sam, and we are here to present you our project for Uniform Design for Change. And we have decided to focus on the lost urban spaces, specifically around Union and City. So City, for those who don't know, is the Centre Européen de Textile Innovation, so a big new research complex where they have a lot of complex machines, and they produce new the textiles within 10 years. And there's also a few old factories and big construction sites. We passed through and saw some of these houses where there's also renovations, so it's a big project, this Union.
To connect people of Union with City, we would like to make a startup project. The startup project is actually a workshop in City itself. In this workshop, people can create a guide. This guide can be very easily modified because different shapes, fabrics, and colors. It's a very playful and creative way to use this place around the city.
So when we visited Lille, we came out of the subway here and we walked past the water all the way to the end of Le Traquet, which is going to remain a water basin, and then went up past Le Pavre, which is going to be a park, into this old renovated factory, and we saw the renovated houses with the new top floor on at the top. And so there's a lot of people, or there will be a lot of people living again in this area, and there's a lot of open area which they can use to play or explore.
So for these children, there's a very little place around. So they either play inside or on the street. So we would like them to discover the city and the park by letting them create a guide. This guide, they can to get the guide, they will have to get out the coupon out of a youth magazine or school paper. If they get out the coupon and trade it in at city, they receive fabric and materials. With this material, they can start to modify their guides. There's also a special arrangement for school classes or youth organizations. They can rent a workshop at City, so City can prepare for materials and monitors the place. The people with coupons, they can go to City in weekends and after school hours whenever they want.
So City has all the know-how that we need to make this product. We're not sure if they have a place within City to accommodate us for this project, but it is possible to put rather construction or even a temporary structure. It is also our intention that after a while this project becomes economically viable, so other products or other creative cooperations could exist between the inhabitants and the city itself.
So is it how you envision the future of city itself and the large space around it can be used for guiding activities? Thank you for your attention.
Questions or remarks?
I think it's a nice project. I just missed the guide here.
Yes, we have one.
It's at home. Okay. Because the guide is a nice product. It's a playful thing. It speaks to the imagination of people. It's a positive thing. It goes with the way it moves. It's cheap.
It's for young and old.
It's cheap, but it's also it's cool. So it goes for a very wide age range. So I think it's a nice product to do what you want to do.
It's very easy to modify also the fabric. You
You can easily personalize it and so on. But if it's so easy, why don't we have one?
We had one, but we are still waiting actually for some communication with City. We tried to contact them, but we are awaiting a reply because they will have the specific fabrics or the specific tools we can use. Maybe they will say, okay, we can make a totally different textile product. So yeah.
I could see the link with City, but what if they tell you we're not interested? We have a business and it runs well and nice project.
You can also always make an external workshop somewhere around Lunio where there's a lot of open space. It can be a project on itself.
But as a designer, you need to have more than just one possible solution. So it's good to have alternatives to this problem. And maybe in one of these alternatives you will have a nice solution that convinces them to cooperate, that they attract them to want to do this. I don't know if you can imagine a project like this working or...
Or is it a way to gather local people by the name of the brigade? Is it
It's both of them actually, but it depends on the city how much they want to get local people to know them. Like if they want to give a guided tour of the building and what they are focused on, they can. It's could be a nice.
Finding firms that are willing to pay rent to use the machines.
Yeah.
But I think it's a really good approach to include the social methods in a big project like this. And the kite is a really good project, but for the economical way, do you want the city to produce the kite and to sell it to the people, or do you want a workshop for free to the inhabitants?
The starter project will be giving away free kites with a coupon, and after a while it can be the workshop can be free to use with the.
Okay, it's not a workshop to create the kite themselves. It's you produce it in the city, then give it for free to the inhabitants,
And
then
you can
they
modify, adjust some things.
In the workshop itself, you can modify the fabric with different machines.
Perhaps a silk screen or
That's some answer.
so that's organization to the picture you showed us, like take them on board. I don't think they are willing to give us
There will actually be a monitor or
I think if you look at the project from Lotte and Jill, they had with the vegetables, beef curry, they had a complete package. They had a starting date and ending date of the event. I think for your project you can learn from that because people want projects to be limited because they can control it. So don't think that you're aim too high. Make it possible for companies and people to invest kind of money.
we have to make it more interesting for the city itself to be involved.
And you also have Decathlon Kipster that is nearby. They produce sportswear, They have kites.
They have fence.
They have these are large kites. Yeah. But maybe they can be be a partner that sponsors or.
The headquarters.
You will have it there.
Yes, but the Decathlon is difficult.
Yes, they're difficult to.
They have their own project, and it's difficult to interest other projects. But why not? Yeah, could you have to clarify the project? Is it a social project? Is it a technical project willing to learn to teach inhabitants how to use very complicated machines and technologies? Or is it a sport project? And so the final project is a sport, an event in the city or where else? And so I think you have to narrow the.
You have to shape some edges and make it one.
Yeah. What is the more important according to you? And then.
There's no story yet. Not real stories. And if you make a model, you should ask yourself, what is the meaning of the model? What do you want to explain with the model? Here I saw a building, I was looking at the building, I didn't saw the kites. It's, after a while I saw the kites. Even there, there's a little points. Yes, but and the story is about the kites, about assembling people, making things together. That's what it's about, not about this building. So it's the model has no meaning. It's a pity.
The team was the lost space. That was our main focus, and we tried to bring everything together around textile within this lost space, so they can use it and interact with other people.
Yeah,
So
but the model doesn't explain anything about it. Then you should make a story with puppets, and then they come and they build things together. And if we have this, often they have to explain some problems with train crashes, and they have the little puppets, and they explain that way. And it's also made of prototyping. You have nowadays you have Lego prototyping. They have it's not a game anymore, but it's used in firms to prototype, to tell each other what they think, and they use Lego for it. It's such a kind of prototype you should make. How is it called? Please.
Is it cold?
How is it called?
Lego Mindstorm.
Or is it Play, Google Play, or the Lego Play, or
It's possible. But if you remember one day in the lessons, you brought a mini kite and a ventilator. And that day I said, yes, that's a very nice thing to work with. Because I saw it move, I saw the vivid colors, that was a so you might have better done that. The picture with the children also convinced me, because these are the children from the streets around. So you have the nice, you have the good elements, combine them in a good way.
Maybe take a step away from the city.
They are just a possible partner. You don't even have the contact yet to see why you do it, because they have a textile, but maybe they are way ahead of what you need. What you need is a simple nylon ripstop textile. It's very common these days. So maybe you don't need them.
they need, before they enter into the project, they need a nice kite. They have to see a kite to convince them.